Hello, guys, and welcome back to our channel, the Cask Connoisseur, where we're back with Stroud Brewery. The environmentally friendly brewery, which is based down in Gloucestershire, just off the M5. Okay. Now, we did try in the first beer, which was Budding, the pale ale, which is organic, very balanced, zesty, and fruity. 4.5% ABV, so again, a very nice looking beer. And we're moving on to something completely different. Again, organic, again, environmentally friendly. However, this one is their IPA version, Chris. Similar.
Looking forward to this.
Similar can design, apart from that we've gone from green to blue. So interesting to try. Again, I know that Chris picked up in the first video about how it's clear, which I think is important, to read. And
the information is very clear, concise, and we found with the last one actually accurate.
Accurate as well, definitely.
Sometimes tins aren't always accurate.
No, totally agree.
Bottles.
No. So, no, we're going to see what happens here. Now, hopefully it won't be as lively as the last one, so please do be careful if you do get a can, because they can be lively. So if sometimes you can just give it a good old tap on the side and tap on the top, and hopefully that will help it out. So let's have a gander. Let's see what happens.
That was a bit more sensible.
My heart was beating there, basically. Right, guys, so this is the IPA. Okay, there we are. So, again, very nice pour.
I thought that's identical to the pale ale.
I was just going to say, colour-wise,
can't tell the difference.
Can't really tell the difference. I mean, that's not a bad thing, guys. But hopefully we can think something.
That nose is different.
Well, that nose is definitely different.
You might not be able to spot the two beers from the colour, but you can definitely tell the difference with the nose.
You know what I'm picking up there? I'm thinking this is why I'm thinking environmentally friendly. I'm picking up like vegetable patch and mushrooms, and I'm picking up veg.
No, I wouldn't say that's veg. It's very, very subtle. It's to me, it's a
earthy.
Yeah, there's a clean kind of earthy smell for it, but it's all the nice bits that are in.
Yeah, like probably a hint.
I mean, there's freshness.
There's freshness.
But freshness of what?
Yeah,
is the bit that's hard to describe.
That's the bit that's hard to describe. So this is the thing when sometimes we pick out. Well, when we try these beers, you get some which are really complex to understand, and then you get some which are like, oh yeah, I know what that is. That could be vanilla. Let's say.
I mean, this is a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
So, nosing this,
yeah,
we're nosing a completed jigsaw puzzle, and we're trying to work out which bits are which,
and how do they connect together.
Yeah, that's how I describe it. That was unexpected.
Unexpected.
I've got to admit, I thought this would be a lot more, I don't know, hoppy, more bitter on the nose, something like that. I also think it would have been a
darker colour. Yes, I will imagine that. But it's
thrown me. It's nothing horrible.
It's not horrible. Now, I will take back what I said about mushrooms. I think it was just because the first thing that came to me, I was thinking of veg, and I was like thinking, well, what does normally grow on the ground in grass is sometimes mushrooms, but maybe I'm now thinking more fruit than anything. Probably like raspberries.
You taste it, and then talk fruit. That has got everywhere from lemons, limes, apples, strawberries, blackcurrant. Virtually every fruit seems in there, all served with a good dollop of Cornish clotted cream.
Yeah.
That is absolutely...
That is basically, in one way to explain, a fruit salad in a glass. It is a fruit salad. Oh, now you say strawberries and raspberries. Literally, I mean, You could chuck any piece of fruit into that, honestly.
I would use one of your favourite phrases: "Eat and mess."
Eat and mash, yes.
Yeah, so there's a bit of meringue and sweetness going on. That is. I'm not a beer connoisseur.
No.
But India Pale Ale for me was McEwen's export, which was the India Pale Ale back in the 60s, 70s, whatever. And that is nothing like it.
No.
So it's thrown me. There isn't that bitterness.
There isn't that bitterness. And the only thing that I will say, because it does mention it on the can, now the only thing that I am not picking up is it doesn't taste hoppy. In my mind,
yeah, that's what I describe as bitterness. Is the hoppiness? It isn't there. I mean, because I can read the can because it's in big writing. It's like when you start with your computer here and then you have to stretch it out to there. That's when you realise you need glasses, and then you find you need glasses for that. But eventually, you can't even read anything within that. But anyway, it does say juicy hop-driven IPA, and that is a term we never used on that palate. That palate is beautifully juicy. I mean, I was thinking of Enid's trifle at Christmas.
Yeah.
So Enid's a relative of ours, and that is a family favourite.
Yeah. I will definitely agree with you on that. Definitely.
And she makes a trifle. I tell you what, I've never said this before. An IPA that could possibly go with trifle. Yeah,
hey, look,
that's something new.
That is something new. No, I agree with you there, Chris. Definitely. Now that you mentioned trifle, but also I'm thinking as well, not even just pairing it with food. It almost, it kind of reminds me more of like a smoothie. I'm thinking of like a, pre-made smoothie where you chuck all your fruit in and all that, and you get that delicious fruity texture. I mean, to be fair,
it's to me it's different.
It's different,
but it is all the differences are plus points.
They are plus points. Yeah, I mean, we can probably say, right, we expect it probably to be a little bit darker because obviously it's an IPA. Okay, we expect it to be a bit more bitter or hoppier because it's an IPA or something. But that doesn't stop it from not being an IPA because...
And the other thing I've just realised with it, because this is a bit I'll have to find, 5.6% ABV. That would be lethal.
It would be lethal.
You buy a pint of that for one of your mates.
Yeah.
And they'll sit there and think, there's not much alcohol in here.
No, it's that lethal, to be fair, but I've even topped my glass up.
And I've now started tasting a bit of malts in there. A bit of biscuity malt coming through now.
Maybe that's what was going on the nose. Maybe that's what we was trying to struggle to think, right, what is actually going on with the nose texture and all that stuff.
This is a beer where you will want another.
You'll want another. Okay.
Whether you can have another.
Whether you can have another, it's a different story. I mean, obviously everyone's got different bodies and all that stuff. Now, in my mind, I think one of them will probably do me. I don't think I could probably stash 2 pints of that down my neck. Mind you, though, I'm trying this from a can.
I could seriously imagine sat there in the pub with your mates. You manage to get an afternoon off work, and you go down and you say, "Oh, we'll try that one," and you all sit there with that. When it's the next round, we all go, "We'll have another one."
Yeah.
And then you get to the third pint. So if you've got more than 3 of your mates with you, make sure you're fourth in the round. You get to the third pint and you all go, "Ooh,
Agreed. Definitely.
Maybe you need to slow down at this point. Or if you're very fortunate and you have some lovely lady will come and fetch you when the pub closes.
Yeah.
Temper your speed and you can sit on this all afternoon, all evening, but you will not be in a fit state.
No, definitely not. Definitely not, guys. That's why we always advise drink responsibly, basically.
Wow. That is a beautiful
And
difference.
actually, the longer you've left, we've been obviously doing this video now for a good 10 minutes. The longer that you leave that, the more it changes and evolves. Yeah, it's great. But no, guys, no. Again, credit to Stroud Brewery. I'd say Chris has definitely enjoyed that.
The problem is if we do too many videos, you won't need to listen to the volume. You just need to go, did they enjoy it? Oh, look at that. They're on the second or third glass.
That's it. I mean, because technically these are going to be going out at different stages, but on this today we've obviously already reviewed the budding, and now we're trying that, and then we are going to be trying the stout as well. So it's having 3 beers on the same day. So no. But no, guys. Basically, we'll round that up here. No, a very nice beer. However, the only thing I'll say that's missing is that hoppiness, which I was expecting for being an IPA, but that has not put me off.
But there is now, we've kind of got, oh, that's nice. And you're taking gap, you will have that IPA finish sat on your mouth. It is. Yeah. It's different, but beautiful.
It's beautiful. So, as I say, make sure you do keep a look out on this channel. Obviously, make sure you give this video a good old likes up. And you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And as I say, we'll be back soon and doing the Dark Skies Occasion Imperial Stout, which I'm really looking forward to because I love stouts. On that note, guys, cheers to you.
Cheers, good health.
Good health.